Hello, how is everyone doing? So, as everyone starts getting ready for the new year, one of the things that inevitably happens is goal setting. I'm a goal setter, I have to confess. But at the same time, I think that goals should be something that you don't set just when the year turns around. So, it shouldn't be 2024 at the beginning. I think you should have monthly goals, sometimes daily goals, and whatever. But it's very important to have goals. One of the acronyms that you may or may not have heard of, depending upon if you come from corporate America or whatever you do, is an acronym. It's called SMART goals. Let's put it that way. And I'll go through what each of the letters stand for. And I think it's very, very analogous and useful for us as musicians or people who really want to get better at our craft. And in this case, if you're watching this channel, it's really getting better at music and specifically getting better at guitar. So, SMART goals, what are they? So, the S stands for specific. So, in my case, whenever I have a goal, I want to be very specific about it. That could be learning a little bit more theory. That could be improving on my repertoire. That could be improving on my technique. Whatever it is, I have to be very, very specific about what I want to get out of that goal. So, the second thing is it has to be measurable. It makes no sense if I say I want to improve my scales, but I don't have a number attached to it. It might be like, hey, every week I want to work on two specific scales, or I want to work on all the major scales. So it's very, very, very measurable. And I think by attaching some level of numbers to that, that'll help you out from that perspective, because it means nothing just to say, hey, I want to improve on my scales. But, well, what scales do you want to improve on, and how many of them do you want to improve on? So it's got to be achievable. So you got the S, smart, specific, M, measurable. The A, it's got to be achievable. So at the end of the day, whether it be a month, whether it be 2 months, I'm not going to be able to play like Pat Metheny or Miles Davis or Wes Montgomery or Matteo Mancuso. It's got to be something that's within my grasp at the level that I'm at. It could be, for me, I want to improve my classical guitar playing. I'm not going to learn how to play Paganini, Caprice 24 or anything like that. But there are a couple of intermediary songs that I can, aim for. So it's got to be realistic and achievable. So that's what the A stands for. So you got specific, measurable, and achievable. The fourth one is got to be relevant. I mean, really, that just means, to me, your long-term values and goals. Relevance to me, it's like, what about it is important to you? Is it that it makes you happy? Is it that you want to make a little bit of money off of that? Just make it relevant, okay? So it's not relevant to me to learn thrash metal. Okay, so relevance to me is the genre that I want to learn. So if it's classical music, if it's jazz and things of that, so it's got to be very relevant. And then time bound. So just set a realistic time frame for all of this stuff. You're not gonna having all these goals and not having a specific time means nothing. So you're not gonna learn the Paganini Caprice if that was an achievable goal in a day. I'm not gonna learn Donna Lee in maybe a week. I might never learn that because it might not be something that's achievable at my level. So those are the tenets of SMART goals. If you're in the process of setting some musical goals, or these are not specific to music, they're just in life in general. Make it specific, make it measurable, make it achievable, make it relevant, and have some time structures attached to it. So anyway, as you ring in the new year, practice, practice, and practice some more, and hope everybody has a great, great new year. Thank you. Bye now.